The yellow slide stood silent, the swings hung motionless. Where children's laughter usually filled the air, there was only a chilling emptiness. Little Ria Mehta had vanished from this very playground 2 days ago. Her nanny, in tears, could only say a man had snatched her. The police were baffled. That's when Keshav entered the picture.
I wasn't a cop. I wasn't a private investigator either. I was just a college student, Aliyah's classmate.
Aliyah, Ria's elder sister, was his friend. She was desperate. She begged Keshav to help. Something about the police investigation felt off. Keshav, with his sharp mind and knack for observation, agreed to take a look.
I started by visiting Ria's home. I talked to the family. The parents, wealthy socialites, seemed more concerned with their reputation than with finding their daughter. Only Aliyah appeared genuinely heartbroken. I felt a pang of sympathy for her. I promised myself I would do everything I could to bring her little sister back.
Keshav started by retracing Ria's last steps. He meticulously interviewed the nanny again. He spoke to the neighbors, the vendors near the park, anyone who might have seen something. He scoured the playground for clues, finding nothing but a child's discarded bracelet. Frustration gnawed at him. The case felt like a tangled web, and he was no closer to finding the center.
Then came a breakthrough. An anonymous call. A gruff voice whispered, "Check the father's study. Top drawer left side. You'll find what you're looking for."
Keshav, though wary, decided to follow the lead. It was too specific to ignore. That night he found himself outside the Mehta mansion, picking the lock of Mr. Mehta's study. His heart pounded in his chest. He felt a thrill, a mixture of fear and excitement, course through him.
Inside the drawer, hidden beneath stacks of files, was a small, leather-bound diary. My hands trembled as I opened it. The pages contained Mr. Mehta's deepest, darkest secrets. Business deals gone wrong, illicit affairs. And then, a name leaped out at me, scrawled in hurried handwriting, Rajiv Malhotra. Beside the name, a string of numbers that looked like a phone number.
Keshav's mind raced. Who was this Rajiv Malhotra, and what was his connection to Mr. Mehta? The diary entries offered a clue. They spoke of a land deal gone sour, a partnership turned bitter rivalry. Mehta had apparently played a dirty trick, cheating Malhotra out of a fortune. The entries reeked of resentment and a thirst for revenge.
Could Malhotra be behind Ria's kidnapping? It seemed like a stretch, but I couldn't shake off the feeling that I had stumbled upon something significant. I pocketed the diary, knowing I needed more information. I had to find this Rajiv Malhotra and understand the depth of his grudge against the Mehtas.
The phone number next to Malhotra's name was old, but it was a start. Keshav, using his tech skills, traced it to a rundown apartment complex in the city's underbelly. He decided to pay Mr. Malhotra a visit, unaware of the danger that awaited him. He was walking into the lion's den and the lion was hungry for revenge. The apartment complex was shrouded in an eerie silence. The air was thick with the smell of stale cigarettes and despair. Keshav found the apartment number, his hand hovering over the peeling paint of the door. He took a deep breath and knocked. The sound echoed in the silence. After an agonizing wait, the door creaked open. An old woman, her face etched with wrinkles, peered out at him.
"Yes?" I asked, my voice frail. "I'm looking for Rajiv Malhotra. Is he home?"
The woman squinted at him suspiciously.
"Rajiv?" she scoffed. "He's been gone for years. Died in an accident, they say."
Disappointment washed over Keshav. Was he on the wrong track? Had he been chasing a ghost? He thanked the woman and turned to leave, feeling the weight of failure settling upon him. As he made his way down the dingy stairwell, a voice echoed from behind him.
"Looking for Rajiv? You've come to the wrong place, son."